Hello, Facebook friends. Hi, powerful feminine leaders. It's been a while since I last posted or went live on my profile or even inside my group. It's been like 10 days, I guess, or a week. And I felt like I really needed to take a step back, to regroup, to tend to my own energy because I felt like I'm at a point where I really needed to take this step back and rethink a few things when it comes to my work, but also because I realized that, for the past 2 years, with everything that has been going on around me in my country, it hasn't been affecting me in a way that it has during the past 2 weeks. And it started making me feel really uncomfortable because I got to that point where where you feel like your home looks strange to you when you're hi Renata, thanks for joining. When it feels like your country has changed face, that's what it felt like during I guess like 2 weeks ago when the crisis was at a peak. And during the past 2 years, I have been practicing what I teach. I have been practicing self-care on a daily basis because it's part of my routine, my morning routine and my evening routine. And this has kept me going in my business. It allowed me to keep on showing up for myself, for my clients, my business. And despite everything that was going on in my life. But last week I felt like I really needed, hi Helen, thanks for joining. I felt like I needed some more self-care at at a deeper level. I needed to sorry, I'm trying to share the live inside my group. So, hi Alia, thanks for joining. So, the past 2 weeks when the crisis hit a peak, I was feeling like I needed some deeper level self-care. The practices that I have been doing on a daily basis have been helping me to maintain my activity in my business and also in my personal life, but it wasn't enough anymore. I realized that I started to become triggered by what's going on around me, and that is when I realized I need to do some deeper level self-care. And so I took a step back. I disappeared from social media. I didn't post, I think, just twice maybe during the last 10 days. And of course, my inner masculine at some point felt super uncomfortable because I moved from doing mode to being mode. I moved from the state of creating on the outside through videos or posting or doing my sessions to just being with myself, nourishing my energy, which the inner masculine deems as not productive. And so I acknowledge the voice of my inner masculine, and I teach it to trust my inner feminine, because my inner feminine knows that I was taking the right decision by taking this step back and giving all of my energy, focusing all of my energy on myself. Also, what has been transformational during this experience was, my soul tribe. Being able to receive the love from my soul tribe. You know who you are. Renata, if you're still watching, you're one of my soul tribe. And I was able to, they are if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the concept of a soul tribe, they are the group of people that you are connected to at the level of the heart, at the level of the soul. It's not about any type of material benefit that you're gathered around, or something that is you don't have any like material benefit from that connection. That connection is based on unconditional love. When you're connected to your soul tribe, you are able to be the truth of who you are, and you will be received at heart. You will not be judged. And so it is it's a totally different type of experience when you ask your soul tribe for help, and because they are there to support you in any way they can. They don't have to live in your I at least this is my case. None of them lives in the country where I live in. They are everywhere in the world, and they don't even speak my mother language. But we connect at the level of the heart, the soul, at the level of our own energy. We share the same values. And that creates a very authentic connection. And so it felt good to be seen by them, to be supported when they just hold space for me to express my needs, my desires, to ask for their help, and they're there to support me in any way they can. And so when that support is at that level, the level of the heart and the level of the soul, it feels nourishing. It feels it's like your heart is held. It feels safe, because when you're seen at that level, it truly feels safe. You feel understood, and this is, these are our needs, our human needs, to be seen, to be understood, to be heard. And your soul tribe will give you that. They will give you the, they will see you at the level of the heart. They will listen to you at that level. Zero judgment. They will be there to support you in any way they can. And they play a role in your transformation and in your healing, because they don't play on words they don't walk on eggshells to not trigger your fragile ego. They're gonna call you out whenever whenever it is needed. And you know that they're not judging you in the process. They're just coming from a place of unconditional love and compassion. And this allows you to move faster in your healing journey. It allows you to go deeper, because they're going to share with you their insights, their knowledge, their wisdom. And sometimes, I tell Renata, I tell her, I think God is speaking to me through you. So I believe that God speaks to us in a myriad of ways, and one of those ways is through our soul tribe, members of our soul tribe, because they are there to deliver the messages that we need. Again, because of that connection that is built at the level of the heart. They're not in it for some kind of a benefit. They're not expecting something in return, but they do know that I'm always there for them when they need. So they expect that, and it truly feels as good to be on the receiving end, as good as it feels when we are at the giving end. And the beautiful thing is that whenever we are sharing something with our soul tribe, it's like we are allowing someone else to look at the situation from a very objective place, and it allows us to see the situation in a different perspective, from a different angle. And this feels really empowering, because at some point I was feeling like under the mercy of, this situation, this chaos, this crisis. But, you know receiving that support from my soul tribe, I was able to see things from a very different perspective, and the most importantly, in a very empowering perspective. It's not just about pretending that everything is great, or wearing the rosy glasses and just forget about whatever hardships we're going through. It's about moving from a place of being under these circumstances, to a place where you are able to practice your power, where you're able to realize that you're not powerless, you're not helpless. There is something that you can do in each and every situation. But when you're in the middle of all of that chaos, sometimes it can be hard for you to access that power. And then comes the role of members of your soul tribe, who are more than willing to push you in the right direction, to give you all the support that you need. And sometimes it's not that we need them to be maybe on a call all day long, or sometimes it's just a message that they deliver. But because they are willing to be the channel for that message, to deliver it to us with utmost love and compassion, it is exactly what we need. And so I know that I can always count on my soul tribe. Each and every one of them, I can always count on them to be there for me, to listen to me, to offer me all the support that I need, all the help that I need. Even though they are thousands of miles away from me, that makes no difference at all in our connection, in how I receive their support, because I know I'm always going to receive the support that I need from them. And why I'm sharing this with you is because I truly believe in the power of having a soul tribe. For every powerful feminine, every woman on her own heroine's journey gets to that point where she eventually will meet her soul tribe. So when we first start waking up to our own power, we find ourselves gravitating away from our usual type of circle, our usual type of friends. Our social circle kind of dissipates as we know it. And then there's this period of time where we would experience solitude. That is totally normal, super normal, because we have gravitated away from our old circles into that place where we are going deeper into discovering ourselves, discovering our truth. And then we start that phase of attracting members of our soul tribes. But this requires that we connect to our truth and then express it, because members of your soul tribe are going to resonate with your values, are going to resonate with your essence. And so it's very important that you share that essence, so that you are able to attract them, because this is how they will know you, through your energy, through your vibe, through your truth, through what you express and how you express it. I'm grateful for you, Renata, as well. Thank you, my dear. I'm grateful for you. And so it's very important that we share our truth, that we share our unique feminine essence, because it's going to allow people who resonate with that vibe, who resonate with that energy, who resonate with these values. It will lead them to us. They will know how to find us. And so this is why it is important. This is one of the reasons why it is important for every powerful feminine to share her unique essence, to use her voice to share her truth. And so I think that I truly believe that I'm a very lucky woman to have found my soul tribe. And it feels so good. It felt really good to be seen at the level of the heart, to be heard at the level of the heart, to be supported at that level, to be acknowledged at that level, and to be reminded of my own power. Because sometimes at some point, it happens that we kind of forget how powerful we are, but you can always count on your soul tribe to be there to remind you of your own power, and help you to shift perspective. So if you haven't found your soul tribe, just know that they are there, and they're waiting for you to start sharing your unique feminine essence, so that you're better able to attract them. And so they have been truly transformational on my own healing journey, on my own growth journey. They are a catalyst on my healing and growth and transformation. And so also during this last week, they helped me go through this week, and it was a form of self-care, connecting to my soul tribe and receiving this love and support from them. And so because of that, I feel nourished, I feel energized, I feel renewed, and I'm ready to resume my activity again, because I honor my passion, and I know how important it is for me to pour from my own energy into my business, into this work. And because I honor it, I have to be very much in tune with my own energy when I need to recharge, when I need to just take a step back to refill my internal energy reserves, so that I can expand from these reserves through everything that I do. So in my business, in my relationships, that's very important. So that's why I was absent from social media the past 10 days. And this is me acknowledging to my inner masculine that I took the right decision, even though my inner masculine at some point was doubting that. But now my inner masculine is growing more trusting of my inner feminine's decisions, because I followed my intuition, I followed the need of my own energy, the need of my own body, and I honored those needs, and I gave myself exactly what I need. And now I'm able to come back to resume my activity, energized and renewed, and with a new energy. And so this is also a thank you for members of my soul tribe. I'm lucky to have you all in my life. Every message meant a lot. Every time you were there for me, every time you gave me all of that support, it really makes a lot of difference in my life and in my growth, in how my journey really transforms. You are that important. You are that vital for my journey, and I'm lucky to have you all, and you can always count on my love and my support. I will always give it with all of my heart. So thank you, Soul Tribe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who has watched as well. And my wish for you is that you would find your soul tribe, and you get to experience what it truly feels like to be seen, to be heard, to be supported at the level of the heart and soul, because it feels so good. It feels like it's a totally different type of joy. It's a totally different type of happiness for us women to experience that type of safety, because how safety is important for us women. And then when we have this soul tribe that we feel contained in a loving way, not restricted, we're not limited, on the contrary, we're supported with love and compassion, and it truly feels so, so, so good. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next live.